The 1952 Great Smog of London. On December 5, 1952, a heavy toxic fog descended upon London, blanketing the city in a thick, suffocating veil. What started as a typical winter fog soon turned into something far more dangerous. The smog, thick with pollutants from coal fires, car exhaust, and industrial fumes, hung over London for 5 long days, becoming one of the most devastating environmental disasters in the city's history. The Great Smog was a monstrous phenomenon that nearly brought London to a standstill. Visibility dropped to just a few feet, and the city's streets were barely distinguishable from the dense cloud of smoke and soot. People struggled to see even their own hands in front of their faces. The air was thick with the stench of sulfur, ash, and chemicals, making it almost impossible to breathe. The fog seeped into every crevice, creeping into homes, businesses, and public spaces, trapping the toxic air inside. As the days passed, the situation worsened. Public transportation ground to a halt. Buses, trains, and even taxis struggled to navigate through the murky streets, leading to chaos in the city. Schools were closed, and the death toll began to rise. People with respiratory conditions were hit hardest, but even healthy individuals weren't spared from the effects. The smog's harmful particles caused breathing difficulties, severe coughing, and suffocation. Hospitals were overwhelmed with patients, and it became clear that this was no ordinary fog. The true scale of the disaster became evident only after the fog lifted. Over 4,000 people lost their lives in just a few days, and many more would suffer long-term health issues. The government was forced to take drastic action, which led to the eventual passing of the Clean Air Act of 1956. This legislation sought to control the use of coal in urban areas and reduce the harmful emissions that caused such a catastrophic event. The Great Smog of 1952 remains a stark reminder of the dangers of air pollution and the urgent need for environmental protections. It was a wake-up call that forever changed London's approach to air quality, but it came at a terrible cost. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.